Stevie, we're going to shift gears a little bit. Just very quickly, the Metro Pacific delisting. Shareholders, minority shareholders now up in arms saying the tender offer price is too low. But as many of our analysts have been saying, they don't seem like they have a choice. Take the money instead of being stuck in a private company. What are your thoughts on this as an investment banker?
My thoughts, this is the classic dilemma, because you buy something because it's cheap, and then it becomes cheaper. Right? And part of it is unfortunately structural, because you have a holding company to sometimes another holding company and all that. So there's sort of some inefficiencies because you don't, let's just say, in smaller countries, holding companies are popular. In bigger countries, holding companies are frowned on, and they trade at a discount to NAV. And the discount varies based on three things. All right? So I've listed and led many holding companies that have gone public in the Philippines and a few outside. And the most successful from a stock price performance point of view is SM Investments, which I did in 2005, which reopened the capital markets here. What was this? SM is the only holding company that trades at the premium to NAV. Everybody else, Ayala Corp, GT, everybody uniformly trades at a discount. The question is, how severe is the discount? And Metro Pacific's discount is quite severe. Now, what is the difference? The problem with the holding company is I'm basically acting like a portfolio manager for you, and you have no choice on the portfolio. See, because what does Metro Pacific have that you cannot buy directly yourself? PLDT, you can buy. Meralco, you can buy. So it's really you're paying for Maynilad, but if you don't like Maynilad, you can buy Manila Water. And then it's really just the toll road. And the hospital, it's already now a minority ownership. Now, in SMIC, one of the things I discussed with the family, and it's ancient history and everybody knows it because it's 18 years ago, was I said, never list retail. And they said, why? I said, because you have such a commanding share in retail that people will want to buy SMIC for retail, but they will accept the other valuable parts there, which DDO, China Bank, SM Prime, etc. But if you believe in the Philippines is a consumer-led economy because of the dearth of manufacturing and all that, then you want to be part of the biggest player in retail. And that is the secret sauce that you're willing to accept other things for, because otherwise I can't access retail, which is still about 50% of the revenue of SMIC. Now, if you look at all the other holding companies, the discount and premium really depends on a few things. One, what percent of the underlying assets they own? Like, are they a majority owner of PLDT? Are they minority owner of Ayala Land? Majority. So first, percentage. Second, are the underlying assets listed themselves? Which ones are, which ones aren't?
Okay.
And the third is liquidity and market cap. The bigger the market cap and the bigger the free float, the more attractive it is. And that's been a bit of the dilemma, because let's be honest, the Metro Pacific underlying assets are very attractive. But it's a combination of the percent owned, the liquidity of the stock, and so on. So then sometimes just as virtuous behavior is sometimes reinforced, sometimes so is regressive behavior, and the cheapness became cheaper. So now to the second question, which is what do you do? It's up to you. If you have something better to do with your money, take it. If you don't, you can stay and hope that other people. Okay, basically, it's a game of chicken. If enough of you say no, it'll stay public, or they'll be forced to raise their price. If enough of you say yes, then it's game over. And it's not worth being in an unlisted company, because then it'll be hard to sell, and you're really relying on dividends only. So it's really collective action, that's why.
Which is what we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Stevie,
that's why in other countries like in the US, you have all these shareholder services groups
All
which
right.
can give guidance.
Okay, Stevie, we don't have much time, but we cannot end without the culture talk. For just one last minute for this, the Philharmonic, New York Philharmonic Spring Gala. I think we have photos of this important people that you've met. Just very quickly, if we could. There, who's this, and why does he matter?
This is Sir Andras Schiff.
Okay, why should we know him?
Very renowned pianist. He's basically one of the leading exemplars of the Austro-German traditions. And basically Bach, Beethoven, Schumann, and then Central European. He records for Decca. He was the artist in residence, and there's another picture of me with the
Okay, we can
CD
show.
that he signed. And
All
this
right.
is he had a series. He had a private recital. That's why I watched the first picture. Then he had at the end of his thing. He had this is with Steven Spielberg. Where, it's the Spring Gala where it was a celebration of John Williams' music. He basically had Steven Spielberg as his guest to introduce some scenes from the movies. Some scenes from the movies, and then they had a guest. They had. John Williams said, "That's my daughter-in-law, Jan Concepcion." Very thrilled to be with Steven Spielberg.
All right. So these are the things that have been keeping you
But
busy.
then where's the picture of me with John Williams? That's the fun one.
Okay, I think we do have.
Yeah, okay. I was very proud of that because I went straight to him, shook his hand, said, "Thank you, Maestro, for all your wonderful work." And the reason he's smiling is because I'm very proud of what I told him.
Okay.
Which was? May the force be with you.
That was supposed to be my extra. Stevie, never enough time. But may the 4th be with you. It's May 4th. We'll see you soon. See you next month.